Welcome into an episode of Drinks and Things. Today we discuss how our career of ghost hunting almost got us jail time. Right on the verge of doing time. But first,
ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He is the one, he is the only, he is the golden god, fighting out of Tilton, New Hampshire, Ian!
ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at an amazing 166 pounds from Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma.
I'm doing the Hitler. Why did I go with the Hitler? I'm going to like address the crowd.
Straight from Germany, Richard Jenness!
I looked at myself when I got to this point. I'm like, this is not good. Before we get into this video, I'd like to take a little shot, loosen up.
I think loosening up is great.
Yeah.
I love when I'm loose.
Me too. Before we take this shot, this is a great opportunity for everybody viewing to subscribe to the channel. If you've already done that, give this video a thumbs up and enjoy it.
Cheers to you, and cheers to me, and cheers to us.
And cheers to some ghosts.
Oh my god, cheers to ghosts, and I love you so much.
Oh, debatable.
No, it's true. No face. You already made a face, I win. You know, Richie and I being both huge fans of the spooky, the eerie, the out of this world. In our small town there was this supposed haunted cemetery called Chemung Road.
Chemung Road,
Chemung Road. You know, all these folklore type stories about what happens if you go.
Flamingo in a tree.
Yeah, all this stuff. So obviously we drove there late at night and did that whole thing. That kind of opened the door to this career of
this career path that we decided to go down.
And I'm going to use career extremely loosely.
We took it very seriously.
But I think you need to get paid to have it be a career.
I think our parents gave us money for gas to make it to these places. So that's technically we got paid.
We were professional.
We were professional ghost hunters. So what we would do, we would Google different things in the state. Even we would cross state lines and we'd go to different cemeteries and try to have like whatever folklore was there to come true.
Salem, Salem, Mass.
Yeah.
We never went, but we
wanted to go.
Oh my god, did we want
to
go?
Yeah, we went to a bunch of places and all in the search for the afterworld.
The afterlife.
Does it exist?
We don't know yet.
We're finding out. Stay tuned.
Richie approached me at one point and said, there's this abandoned house that has this kind of story. It's an abandoned house like on this, kind of dead-end road type scenario. And the story was like the owner of the house hung themselves in the barn. There was this really big barn.
Yeah, there was a house, and next to the house was a barn with open doors and a big noose just hanging from the ceiling.
Right.
So the story was he killed himself and the wife couldn't take it, found the body and just left.
Yes.
Left everything in the house, and this happened back in like the 60s.
We got another one of our knucklehead friends to join us, and we were like, well, what we should do is, let's go in and, film.
Let's get actual ghost footage.
That's what we want. That was the whole point of this. We wanted to get footage of a ghost. Yeah, and so what did we...
My mom's plugged in her old, VHS recorder, tape recorder.
Had a charge for about 10 hours.
Yeah, and we also brought a baseball bat. That way, if we got attacked by a ghost, we could swing and just miss because...
Maybe the energy would...
The wind, We waited till nightfall. We had our camera, we had our fresh battery, we had our baseball bat. We roll up and first thing you see is the barn, noose hanging from the middle, and you get that feeling like the back of your neck, like this is spooky.
Dude, it was fucking scary, man.
We started filming the second we got there. The camera wouldn't work. The battery died. The camera wouldn't turn on.
We were almost so pumped that one of our devices went out.
We were so sure to make sure we charged it and had it ready to go.
It literally charged all night.
Vines and overgrown completely.
It was like straight out of a movie.
It was literally like Blair Witch style. You had to go through shrubs and brushes even to get to the porch, which then you had to go through more shit to get to the front door. Then you go in and it's like this time warp, this moment in time that is going to be that same thing forever. Whenever this person left the house.
So we're going through it. We're all, the three of us, I feel like, are so close to each other. We're walking through the house fucking so scared, chest to chest.
Yeah. Chest to chest would be weird.
Yeah. Why don't you turn around? We went up into one of the bedrooms. It was clothes in the closet, the bed's made.
The bed's made and there was
it was an outfit
put out.
Dude.
And it was all all very old clothes.
Yeah.
The rumor was nobody had ever gone into the basement before.
Yes. I'm fucking getting scared, dude.
It wasn't a finished basement. Like, there was no concrete or cement. It was just like
were there
dirt.
backing to the stairs? Because that's my nightmare.
Well, that's the thing. This is how I remember this. We walked down, and it was just like a dirt basement, which is way creepier.
Oh, for sure.
Because then you're in like the devil's area down there.
Yeah.
The devil lives in dirt. We all know that. And we turned around to go back up the stairs, and that's when we realized there was no backs to the steps. And so that freaked us out. And so we sprinted as fast as we could up. So
like children.
Nothing grabbed our feet from underneath the steps. But if the rumor is true and nobody had ever gone into the basement before, we did. But yeah, we just kind of explored the house, and it was just really spooky and eerie. Yeah, we just went through the whole thing, and then we just left. We were super excited. We felt like we did something that nobody else has done by going into the basement. And what better way?
I'm sorry. What the hell? I just nailed my shin, dude. Oh, fuck.
All right.
Yep. Oh my god. So I think it was it was very innocent fun.
And it was an abandoned house.
We didn't like knock any doors down or anything to get in there.
We didn't break anything. We didn't touch anything. We just walked through and just experienced it, tried to, I don't know, find some ghosts.
That's right.
What better way to celebrate a good ghost hunt than by
Chill Zone. But at Cumberland Farms, aka Cumbies, little convenience store, little gas station scenario.
Yep.
A chill zone is also known as like
an icy,
slushy. Yeah, slicey. Slushy.
Go inside, let's get this blue raspberry slushy. So we're checking out, and everything's great. We're having a fantastic evening, did some ghost hunting, and as we turn to go outside, there's fucking squad cars just pulling up and boxing my car in. We're talking 4 or 5 cars boxing us in.
Like a huge drug bust of some type.
We walk outside and we're so confused on what possibly could be happening. And they go, somebody reported a breaking and entering. A B&E. And your license plate number was at the scene of the crime.
Fucking crime, dude. Get over it.
They were like, well, were you at this house? And we're like, yeah, like, we were just ghost hunting. They said, get in your car, give me your license, registration. And then they started taking us out one by one, questioning us to see if like one person is going to
stories
on the other, if our stories add up. We weren't doing anything.
It technically is trespassing.
Trespassing. We did go into
which we didn't even think about. Like, I honest to God didn't. The person who called on us was the next door neighbor that looked over the house, and they saw us walking through with the flashlights.
They said, we could arrest you right now, but we're hitting you with like criminal trespassing charges, and you have to show up in court to defend yourself.
What did we do that was criminal, though?
Breaking and entering.
Did we break anything?
No, we did. It was so broken to begin with. The 3 of us we had a court date. Our buddy that was with us. Obviously, when you go to court, you wear at least a button-up shirt and some khakis, if not...
Bare minimum.
I'm saying...
You go to court, you almost wear like a fucking suit.
Yeah, you wear a tux. Him and I are in shirt and tie. Our buddy that was with us, he shows up, and he's wearing ripped fucking American Eagle jeans and a white t-shirt. Do you not realize...
He's mentally challenged. Not technically, but...
How do you not realize you're going to court to, like, plead your case to not be a felon? No, I just show up in jeans. Rip them. Rip the damn jeans.
Had you been to court prior to that?
No.
That was your first court appearance?
Yeah, first court appearance.
See, I'd already been to the ringer a couple times.
You knew.
Yeah, I know.
We looked at him and we're like, dude, you can't dress like this, man.
And I think my dad said the same thing, like your mom, like both of our parents were like, your friend's gonna blow this whole thing for you guys.
My younger brother, we made our friend wear my brother's clothing.
And I don't remember the court appearance at all.
I do. We got sent to a side room with this guy, and he was like, hey, all right, these are the charges. What he said, like, just go up in front of the judge, say X, Y, and Z. And so we had to stand up. How do you plead? We plead guilty.
Did we all say the word guilty?
Yeah. We kept saying Your Honor when he was talking to us. Our buddy was not saying that. We kept
saying, yeah, dude.
Yeah, like for real, he was just going like, yeah.
Put him in jail, man.
You're talking to a judge, man. Yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. I'm guilty, Your Honor. We all had to plead guilty, and he dropped our charges to a misdemeanor. We didn't get arrested. 5 to 7 years of probation.
That's an aggressive amount of time.
I think it was a really serious charge.
Dude, that's small town shit, dude.
Our ghost hunting career
came to an end.
It came to a quick, abrupt...
No, I will say, it didn't come to an end. It came to a halt. It became dormant, I will say, from then until maybe...
right now?
Maybe current time. Because I would love to dive into some cemeteries with this young stud right here. You guys want to come to the cemetery with us?
If you want to, comment below. Let us know what you want to see. Keep looking at you. Get you all turned on.
Ooh, get you all hot. I look like a cartoon character, man.
Alright, thank you for watching this episode of Drinks Thinks. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to... What are you doing?
getting interactive.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow all of the links in the description below. Follow Twitter, follow Instagram. Make sure to give a thumbs up if you like the video. Make sure to comment ideas, thoughts, suggestions. Let's have a little bit of fun with this. And we will see you next week on another episode of Drinks and Things.
Oh man, I'm getting in the spooky realm. It really got me excited for Halloween.